Pokemon vending machines are going to start to disappear in my area, and I'm sure they're going to start to disappear in yours too. If you've seen Pokemon vending machines just suddenly disappear, let us know down in the comments what city, what state, and if you know why they did, let us know as well. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Yeah, we're going to be talking about why Pokemon vending machines are disappeared in my area, and we're also going to be opening up a booster bundle of Journey Together. Because I guess we're all in this journey of people glitching the machines, camping them. So we're all in this together, right? Yeah. But, over the past few years, Pokemon vending machines have become super popular. And I love them. Here in Madison, we had one or two for a while. And now we're up to like 5 or 6. I think 5, if I'm correct. And it's pretty awesome. As the TCG has grown in popularity, especially after Prismatic Evolutions, this is one of the few places you could actually get it at MSRP, especially now with people just jacking the prices up like GameStop. To be able to buy a pack for like $4.50, a booster bundle for $26.99, it's been awesome. But with that awesomeness comes people who are going to try to take advantage of it and scalp, camp it, scalp, all that stuff, right? People are going to commit vandalism, like trying to unplug things. They're going to put break stuff into the chip reader, which is, in my opinion, just pretty much BS. But let me open up a quick pack before we get rocking on this. All right, let's see if we can get that Lily's Clefairy. Because, I have it, but I want another one. Why not, right? All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see if your boy can get a dope hit here. Come on, give me a hit. Nothing there. But yeah, as we're going on, I do want to make a clear distinction. Pokemon has not officially said vending machines are going to be gone, forever. Because I do not want to cause a panic in anybody. I'm not one of those YouTubers that is like, oh, the market's going to crash, or, Pokemon's taking things away forever. That's not me. But I'm going to show you a couple things on why they're disappearing in my area. And so, for example, in this first picture that I'm going to show you guys, this is actually a Facebook posting from from police, so like, kind of what a police scanner Facebook group. And it says, fight in progress, report of 3 adult male subjects fighting over Pokemon. 2 subjects have fled the scene. I'm sure this is a common thing for you all in your area. People fighting over Pokemon at the machines. It is kind of ridiculous. And the next one, and this is the one that really sparked me actually really questioning this. So yes, I blurred out the guy's name who actually put this post up, for his privacy. I don't want to be that guy that's just outing people. And he writes, just went to Sun Prairie Pick and Save and was told by the workers they are removing Pokemon machines in Madison starting with Woodman's and Pick and Save. Not sure it's all true, but apparently it is, and it's because of loitering. Sure, lots of us know who those people are. Sad it has come to this. He's right, man. We know who these people are. They're constantly there. They're constantly arguing. It's ridiculous. And I'm just going to say this out of nowhere. Come on, guys. Why are you messing this up for everybody else? Because you cannot control your addiction. Because you cannot control your scalping. It is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. And y'all need to quit that shit. Period. But yeah, this post really got me thinking how people are behaving and, what are these people going through? Let me open another pack here real quick. Because, it would have to suck to work at like one of these stores and have to deal with this all day. People fighting and stuff like that. Because, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be kind of pissed. At a point, I would probably just unplug the machine and not let people buy anything if I was a manager. Because some people would be acting like fools. Yes, I called you guys fools that are camping it or whatever. There we go. We got a nice little hit here. I'll take it. I'll put it in the binders I'm creating for students. But to kind of show you the picture of what it really looks like. So here's the image when you walk right into the store. You literally have to come through the exit, not an entrance. You come in, you take a right. It's kind of hidden, as you can see, right behind the ice machines. I mean, it looks a little dirty there. I ain't gonna be real with you. I'm not trying to talk crap, Pick and Save. It's right here. You know, it's clear view of the registers of self-checkout and other registers. And then the last shot is right here. So they have, if you can see, there's like a little lounge, like area where for people to eat if they want, because they do sell a little hot food there, snacks, stuff like that, and people chill. Now, I went there, and I'm gonna be real with you. It was like the wind chill was like -25 when I went. And it was, if you're wondering, it was there was nothing in it. If you probably zoom in, you can see there's nothing in there. But I asked one of the workers, and there's a cool guy there. He's super awesome. I'm not going to just describe him because, you know, I don't want him to get in trouble but if this comes out. But he told me straight out. He's like, because I was like, hey, bro, you know me. I come here once in a blue moon because this one's a little further from my house. And I was like, is it true that Pick and Save is going to be removing this Pokemon machine? And he was like, yeah. He's like, they're going to move it. They're going to remove it. And I'm like, well, why is that? And, you know, I know the answer, but I'm just asking for clarification. And he's like, you know, they're getting sick and tired of the people loitering. They're getting sick and tired of, like, even when the person that's restocking is there, they're literally surrounding the lady, trying to push in to grab stuff, like, you know, when she closes the door. He's like, it is ridiculous that they are literally surrounding the lady who is restocking. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty bogus, right? Like, if I was that lady, I would lock the machine. I'm like, screw you guys, you know? Yeah, and PP's up, let's go. Can we get it here? Nope. That's one reason, like that, just the pure loitering. And if you look at the picture, they actually are also like sitting in that area. And the guy's like, prior to the Pokemon machine, nobody ever sat there. Nobody used it. He's like, people are just sitting there throughout the day and they have to, you know, remove people. You know, I wish they would kind of, you know, just step up to the plate and just kick them out. That'd be the easiest. The next one is people are arguing all the time. You know, they're arguing, they're bickering back and forth, and fighting. Fighting's another one. People are pushing each other. And he's like, you know, as employees, we can't break them up, you know, because we can get in trouble. And which I totally get. I worked at Best Buy years ago, and you cannot break up fights. You kind of let them have to have it out and say you're going to call the cops on them. And so, yeah, that's another one. And the common one, the brand new one, is people that are glitching the machines. And if you haven't seen my video about people glitching the machines, check it out. It's pretty dope. I'll put it down in the description. No here, no. Yeah, people are glitching the machines. Just the other day, there was 3 Asian men who walked into this Pick and Save, full, you know, mask, not a surgical mask, you know, like one of those like a kind of like a ski mask, like a shiesty, and they had the hood down, and they wiped the machine out of all the big products like booster boxes, 151, prismatic, and they left. And so that's one of the other issues. Camping, that is another big one. Like, you know, obviously loitering and camping goes right hand in hand, but they're kind of just getting sick and tired of it. And another one is customers are starting to complain. He's like, you know, customers are starting to feel unsafe. You know, people coming in like fully masked, you know, with their hoods up. And people in this community, especially, you know, the older crowd, they are starting to become afraid of and not feel safe at their Pick and Save. And, you know, I get it, you know. You have these weird people fighting over stuff. People, you know, just loitering all around. You know, people in the parking lot just watching, waiting. It can be a little creepy, right? No hit there. No, guys, I'm getting wrecked here. And the last one is people are starting to get really, you know, not just people, but the police department. They're getting frustrated because they feel like they're wasting their time. They're being called all the time to break up altercations, arguments, to have people trespass. And it is taxing on a resource that some grown-ass adults cannot manage themselves and not be pieces of shit at these machines. And I get it. We all want Pokemon. Kids want Pokemon. Adults want Pokemon. Teenagers want Pokemon. But manage yourself. For the love of God, just manage yourself. It's not that hard. But Sun Prairie, the Sun Prairie Police Department, Madison Police Department, they're getting sick and tired of it. I did reach out to the police department to ask their thoughts on it. And they said it's just a waste of taxpayer money to be constantly going out to pick and save to actually get these people. And by the time they get there, a lot of times the people ran off already. And so it is very difficult. And I get it. People need to, they don't want to, the police don't want to be coming out there. Like, I wouldn't want to come out there all the time if I was them, to stop grown-ass adults from fighting over Pokemon. Like, think about how crappy that sounds. Grown men fighting over Pokemon. And and I get it. If you are defending yourself, that's fine. I'm not gonna shit talk anybody or anything about that. Like, you have the right to defend yourself. Period. But because of that, the workers confirmed it for me. But again, I don't know. They do not know when we are going to be losing specifically that Pokemon machine. But it looks like, a couple of the other ones, because all the ones that have it are, Pick and Save, Metro Market, same thing, same company, right? If Metro Market gets rid of them, Woodman's is possibly getting rid of them because they're sick and tired of it as well. We may not have any Pokemon machines here in Madison, Wisconsin. And you guys may have that too. And I guess for me, what I'm trying to say to you all is, having these Pokemon vending machines, it's a privilege. It's not a right. It's a privilege. And if we're not using these in the correct way, we're fighting over them, people are glitching them, camping them, we're going to lose that privilege. And so this message right here is not for the people who use these machines properly. This is not for you. This message right here is for those people that are camping them, loitering, fighting, constantly arguing. Stop it. We will lose these machines because you cannot manage yourself. It's not cool, dude. It is not cool. And I'm calling on people, hey, take a step back. Take a step back and make, you don't have to buy everything out. Just the other day I was at one of them. I was pressing the button. I was like, okay, I can get a Mega Evolution. I can get another one. Like, I got up to like 25 packs. Do you think I bought them? No. I literally bought 2 Surging Sparks, 2 Mega Evolutions, and 2 Phantasmal Flames, and that was it. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If it would have reloaded and it would have been 151, I would have bought it. That's just me. Because I love 151. But then I get it. People want to make money. But at the end of the day, guys, we are going to lose this opportunity, this privilege, to even have a possibility to get 151. Because where else can you get a Pokemon 151 booster bundle? And I know most people that are watching this are probably as frustrated, fed up as I am. And so with that said, guys, be responsible. And try to not overdo it. Be courteous. Like every time I leave the Pick and Save and I see a worker, I tell them, hey, thank you, I appreciate it. The guy at Pick and Save I was talking with who gave me this information, when I left, I said, bro, I'm sorry for the scumbags in our community, and I really appreciate you and all the crap you guys have to go through. I really appreciate you guys. And he was like, you're the only person that says, when he leaves the store, you say things like, oh, I appreciate you, thank you, see you guys later. Like, you communicate with us like we're normal people. And so, be courteous, guys. It's not that hard. But you know what? If you're frustrated with these Pokemon campers, scalpers, glitchers, people that are ruining the Pokemon machines for us, people in the community, hit like, comment down in the comments section and tell me why you're frustrated. And are you guys losing Pokemon vending machines in your community? Because the way it looks, we may be losing all ours pretty soon. This is Socratic Rips. I hope you guys don't lose your machines. I hope we don't lose ours. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.